So, a number of years back, I was once a very avid user on the IMDb chat boards. I still am. Don't get me wrong, I still go there just about every day, just to check up on movie news and whatnot, and just to bitch and talk about movies or TV shows and shit like that all the time. There was a time where I also visited the Family Guy message boards on that website, and this was actually not long after the South Park episodes, the Cartoon Wars, aired. And also not long for new episodes after it had been canceled for like 3 years. And I noticed on this board that everybody was hating on this show so much. I mean, I had never seen it before. You know, it was asinine, and it like really got to me at the time, you know, like seriously, it really did. I'm just like, why is everybody hating on this show? This show is so awesome. It's so fucking hilarious, you know? Would I agree that the new episodes of Family Guy post season 3 aren't as good? I would agree. I would agree. But I would argue that the first 13 episodes of season 4 are actually really, really good. They actually really captured the magic and style of season 3, 2, and 1. As far as I could tell. I mean, it seemed very much the same. It wasn't really until after those 13 episodes that things started kind of turning into just pure mediocrity and fart jokes and shit jokes and all sorts of other crazy shit. So essentially, the humor for Family Guy has changed and become more immature than what it used to be. And nowadays, I realize that Family Guy is mostly hit and miss. A lot of the times, miss. But then there are times where it's pretty hit, and I do laugh a lot. Me and my brother, you know, we watch it every week. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that there was just a nest of trolls on the Family Guy board. Now, this is back in, like, 2005. I go by a different name on the IMDb boards. I will not tell you what that name is. Some of you will probably already know if I happen to know you on a semi-personal level. But anyway, I enabled the trolls, really. That's what I did. You know, that's all you really do when you start arguing, is that you're actually enabling the trolls. You're making them stronger, and that's kind of the point of trolling to begin with. Little did I know, as I continued to, you know, type messages saying things like, oh, you guys are wrong, you guys don't know what true comedy is, you guys all suck. This show is fucking amazing, you don't know what you're talking about at all, bitch. I realized that everything I was saying was just making them stronger, and it was only enraging me further whenever they responded. I'm like, how could they possibly say something like this? This isn't true. This is never true. This is before I really understood the concept of trolling. And in the end, well, actually, let me trace back just a little bit. I actually started a task force on the board called DOTA, the Death of Trolls Association, with the goal of eradicating the troll problem within the Family Guy boards. Yes, this is how I handled my time when I was like, I don't know, like fucking 12, 13 years old. But yeah, the idea was to create positive threads for Family Guy that encompassed the entire front page of these boards, to replace all the negative threads that had encompassed the entire board. Thus, you know, the troll threads. But ultimately, that turned me into a troll myself. And I didn't really realize that. Some people would probably say that that's not true. But ultimately, I think I became my worst enemy, and that was the troll at the time. So essentially, my anti-trolling was trolling in and of itself. Because that's all that was, you know, being posted back and forth between trolls and other trolls and people like me, the DOTA and shit like that, you know, we sparked a movement which completely decimated the Family Guy boards from the inside out. And looking back on it now, it was probably one of the most hilarious events in unknowable history. And ever since, I learned that trolling is actually a lot of fun. I wouldn't say that I'm a mean troll. I would say that I'm kind of just a guy who likes to just, you know, occasionally just be an ass. You know, just be like, act like a moron, essentially. Just be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Your face is blue, or, you know, your show sucks. You know, just purposely being lame and continue to be trolled by these people so I can feed off of their trolling and essentially troll them myself. It doesn't always work, you know. As a matter of fact, it rarely works. They decimate you. They destroy you. But you continue to, I don't want to say harass them. You continue to just say a bunch of random bullshit that makes no fucking sense until they A, give up, or B, continue to attempt to troll you, to garner some sort of negative reaction from you, because they want a negative reaction. They want you to be all like, oh, fuck you, you motherfucker, you're wrong, you don't know what you're talking about, you little bitch, fuck you, I hate you, I'm gonna go cut my wrists. I mean, every single time you see a troll, you're going to feel kind of pissed at first. I mean, yeah, your initial reaction will be, what the fuck? Well, what the fuck is this person saying? What the fuck is this person doing? And then you're going to attempt to try and explain to them, well, you know what, you're wrong because of so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. But the reality of it is they're actually just going to feed off of that and continue to troll you, and you'll just be like, well, fuck you! You know, you'll continue to say all these different arguments that they will look past and not even care about because that's not the point. But instead of just feeding the troll with logical argument, because, you know, that does not stop a troll, it's better to just kind of play with the troll. Be a troll yourself. Thus, anti-trolling, which is, again, trolling in and of itself. Currently, I hang out on the Dark Knight Rises board on the IMDb. It would seem as though every Nolan film has a plethora of trolls that come into the board and fuck around. It's actually really funny stuff, though. I mean, it's not like... There is negative stuff, but, you know, there are actually some really, really, really funny threads on there. And a lot of the people's reactions are just so fucking hilarious that you love every second of it, you know. I love all the trolls on that board. I love them to fucking death. They did the same thing for The Dark Knight. I don't know if they did it for Batman Begins. I think that may have been before the whole Nolan attack dogs became prevalent. But it was, like, probably one of the funniest moments ever. And it'll be sad once The Dark Knight Rises actually comes out. Because once it comes out, there won't be anything left to troll anymore. At least until the reboot.